Now, this application is available on your phone
Yes.
and on any device,
Not
presumably.
yet, though. I'm
Not
building
yet?
it. I'm building it.
It's going to be.
Yes, it's going to be.
And what I find incredible about it is that it doesn't just harness the stories of people who you would come into contact with every day, but really it would be a community of people who you
Yes.
otherwise wouldn't have been able to interact with. Talk to us a little bit about that collective community. Where are these stories going to come from, and what can I experience on the app?
Cool. So the interesting thing about this whole approach is when you engage with your cancer, what we want to create is a platform that has a huge amount of content. So content is different ways we can make different cancers come to life in a way that you can interact with them and see them and imagine them. Because another great piece of neuroscience is humans when they can imagine something easily, like seeing it, they tend to see that thing is more likely to happen than something that they find it hard to understand. So if we can make the content relevant to who you are and to your cancer, all the better. So what I'm creating is part of this application, and the platform Cancer Dojo is a repository of thousands of images that bring different cancers, make them visual in this upbeat, irreverent, fun, playful, fear-debunking way, but make it relevant to not only the cancer, but to different people, because people are different. We all have different interests. And if you can wrap your cancer in your interest, then it's all that more stronger, because you think about your interest and your passion more than anything else. If you can wrap it in, if you like gardening, you could wrap it in. Your body is like this garden, and your cancer is this wayward plant, this vine that's trying to take over, but you're using your body as a garden, and the chemotherapy and the radiation, the chemotherapy is washing this cancerous plant out of your system, and you can tend your garden. So there are lots of different ways that you can wrap the visual approach to linking your head to your mind to your body using your own passion. So in terms of my application and platform, I want to fill it with, and this is why it's such a big project, and hence I'm crowdsourcing to make it happen, because the funds are desperately needed, but they're also large, because I need to create a lot of content so that when somebody from a different part of the world having a certain type of cancer can go there, they can be provided with the kind of content to who they are and their cancer. And in terms of the community, the idea is to imagine you are interacting with your chemotherapy on your phone, and you're doing it, and there's 17,000 other people around the world doing the same thing, and you're interacting with them and in a gamified way, so that you're literally all doing this thing together. And again, tapping into the benefits of community and how that can affect your immune system. So my whole app is using a lot of different techniques and a lot of different neuroscientific and psychological techniques to help people boost their own immune systems.
Now, Con, you've used some words that are not usually associated with cancer, encouraging people to engage with their cancer, for one, and looking at cancer in a way that's funny or humorous or irreverent. Tell us why.
Because, so the most simple and debilitating thing is fear. So when humans are facing fear, the tendency is to avoid it. It's the fight and flight approach, and I don't want to deal with it. It's too scary. That is one of the big issues with cancer, is that people don't want to even think about their cancer, and they ignore it, or they ignore the symptoms of it, or there's so many things because they're so fearful of it. While from an immune boosting and a psychological point of view, you need to engage. You need to embrace. Okay, I've got cancer. I've got cancer. Why I got cancer? I need to think about that. Potentially, I need to work out a way that I can be a part of this thing, because it's me. It's not something separate to you. So you shouldn't ignore it, because you're not going to be, people need to understand that they have the control of their bodies. They are one thing. So yeah, so this is the nub of this platform, is that it can help people engage with themselves. So a big kind of phrase around that is being used at the moment is mindfulness. And mindfulness is understanding who you are and why you do things, and monitoring how you view the world and how you interact with other people. And what I'm proposing, using humor and irreverence and playfulness, is not only debunking the fear and getting over yourself and realizing, you know, this is a big scary thing, but I'm bigger than this thing. I can get on and do this, and having that attitude, it feeds you with energy, and it gives you something to do. It gives you more of a chance. It gives you hope. It makes you stronger. And when you're facing a life-threatening disease like cancer, you do anything you can to help you survive and get through this thing. And that's my, so what I've done is I've actually resigned from my position. I've been a creative director for many years. I've resigned I found my purpose, and that is to share this approach with other people. And I've been urged by doctors, oncologists, psychologists, and professors of science to, come on, Con, you've got to share this. This is amazing stuff. You need to do it. So I've been amazed at the support that I've got from the medical fraternity. And yeah, it feels like this is my purpose. I need to share this idea, and I need to get it out there. So
let's talk about getting it out there.
Yes.
This is what we want to happen. So
yes, this is why we're here.
Yes.
Yes.
So to the person who's watching this video who thinks, hell, I want to get involved. I need to get involved in this.
Cool.
What support do you need, and how can we help you?
At the moment, what I'm doing is I'm creating a lot of content. I have a lot of different people around the world creating content. And I am crowdfunding this project. I'm a registered non-profit organization with the second largest cancer organization in South Africa, called People Living with Cancer, which is made up of cancer survivors like me. So we have very cool scars and broken noses and things. So we're a cool bunch. Not really. But we are a registered non-profit with the relevant BEE levels tax exemption. And we are crowdfunding, which means we are asking our communities and South Africans to donate money to make this thing real, to make it real. And corporates, I'm speaking to corporates and retailers, and I have a clever way of using retailers in terms of support for people living with cancer, which is very exciting. But I'm crowdfunding off a site called Thunderfund. So to support us, you can either go to cancerdojo.org, very simple, and you'll see our video, and you'll see some imagery of how we want to build the app. And you can go to the actual crowdfunding site called Thunderfund with an A, Thunderfund/Cancer Dojo. So Cancer Dojo, and I'm just going to quickly say this because a lot of people say, what's a dojo? And a dojo is actually you'll remember it from movies like The Matrix.
Yes.
With Neo doing his things. It's actually a traditional Japanese martial arts, meditation arts structure. It's the one with wood, and it's a big kind of studio. And essentially it's a place where you come to exercise and connect your mind to your body so that you can be more mindful of what you're doing, and in a physical way, but also linking the mind to the body in a mental way, so that you can be completely one when you do something. So this is the approach that we are kind of proposing, is to view yourself as a dojo. You need to do work and connect with yourself, and try and boost your immune system using the techniques and creative outputs that the app will provide.
Now, I wish we could talk forever, but we've run out of time. So what I will do is put links below this
Yes.
video.
Cool.
And please come back and
I
tell
will.
us when you get off the ground.
I totally will.
Before I let you go, Convertish, where
Yes.
do we find you online? Can we tweet you?
Yes, I'm on Twitter at Convertish. I'm on Facebook, and the organization is at Cancer Dojo on Twitter and on Facebook, and at cancerdojo.org. Yeah, I welcome everyone, and I really think so. This is the interesting thing, is that this is a South African idea that does not exist anywhere in the world, and I really want South Africans to get behind it. It has a major impact for our country, and for the amount of, there's a massive cancer community in South Africa, and it's growing very fast. It's expected to triple in the next 10 years because of multiple issues. But South Africans must get behind it and support us. Give us your 100. I've also got a SnapScan code.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, I have a SnapScan code which I can give you.
Yes, please.
And then you can donate from as low as 100 Rand. But we accept more.
We encourage more, in
We
fact.
encourage more, in fact.
Khan, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you. Thank you very much for having me.